Reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Verbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the third seed in this playoff, the Ole Miss Rebels taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Fielded in the end zone. It's Lacey. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Picks up some blocks. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Ole Miss. He will score. A kick return for a touchdown in a playoff game. This stadium has come alive.
How badly does this guy and this unit want to get to the national championship? This is huge and a game-changing moment that I think we may be looking back at as a turning point in the game. Great blocks and great speed there for the touchdown.
PAT makes it 7-0. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Adams. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Dropping back, it's Russell. Nice grab. It's Miller. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Completion makes it second and short. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Grab near the sticks. It's Miller. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Some really tight windows to throw into for this quarterback with the defense sitting back in zone. But he finds the curl route, and he shows you his arm strength by getting it in there.
Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and the rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
After a first down loss, it's second and long from their 25. Pulls it in. It's Miller. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So now it's third and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough fourth down decision? Grab down the middle. It's Porton. They move the ball to the 48 and earn a fresh set of downs.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his first down on that third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Scanning the field, it's Russell. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up, a long way to go for a first down. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Makes the catch. It's Williams. The completion picks up about 8 yards, but sets up a fourth down play now.
Chris, I felt like that was almost a 2-for-1. They know they're potentially going to go for it on fourth down, so you try to get as much as you can on third to put yourself in a good spot for this next play. I'm curious to see if the offensive coordinator had something up his sleeve for this play on fourth down.
He missed it. Off target that time. After the miss, still down by 7.
Chris, you and I are on the field in warm-ups. We saw this guy hit a 62-yarder that hit the crossbar and actually went over. So we know that he has the leg to make this kick. I just don't think he got enough on it.
Breaks free. Great cover there. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play. And the Rebels come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
Oh, that one's picked off. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense near midfield.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive and ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. That's caught. It's Williams. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Incomplete. There's a marker down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So the holding call on the offense will back them up 10, and they'll try it again. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Looking to pass. It's Russell. Throws to the tight end. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
The quarterback's got to do a better job here of reading the coverage. He was determined to get that ball thrown to this receiver. But they played double coverage. He still tries to throw it, and he almost threw an interception.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down. They bring the punter onto the field now. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Rebels offense back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Running out of time in the pocket. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Second down after the incompletion. Press coverage now from the secondary. Second down, we're going to throw it. Lets it go quickly. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. And the Rebels looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for the wide out. Makes the diving grab there. That was beautiful. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
It's the tight end flex out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kurt.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety. And he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
It's a short completion to the big tight end. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11. The Rebels lining up here on 1st and 10. Back to throw. It's Simmons. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
The defense swarms him in the backfield. They have nowhere to run. Loses 2 yards. 7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. He's got it, looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels. This quarterback on fire today. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Adams. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play, but good coverage that time. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. It is complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
You know, plays like this are what Alabama offense is all about. They run the football, and then they're efficient within their passing game. Think about it. They won a couple national championships with Greg McElroy and A.J. McCarron by just being efficient and playing smart at the position and being a great complement to that running game in the defense.
Now it's 2nd down here. Looking to pass. It's Russell. Quick completion to the tight end. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Quarterback making some changes at the line. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Well, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there. Had great protection. Receiver ran a nice route. Just not able to convert there on that 3rd down. Let's see what their decision is on 4th down coming up.
And it's taken at the 25. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. And Kirk, it's oh yes on top. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial 2nd quarter beginning right now. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. They're going to throw it on 3rd and very long. Delivers quickly to the left side. Wide open downfield. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. To the air, it's Simmons. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football, but he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
2nd and 10 now from the 48 after that incompletion. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Freshman shows inexperience. Lucky it didn't get intercepted.
This secondary knows how to keep their eye on the football and how to break on the ball. I thought the receiver was open. I thought it was going to be a completion. It gives you an idea of how instinctive and how athletic he is by getting into the way of that and knocking it away.
Lets it fly to the wideout. Incomplete again. A 3rd straight misfire. Brings up 4th down now.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things. It allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Fielded near the 20. Returner is brought down. Takes a start on the next drive. Came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. Defense is coming after him. With the catch, it's Edwards. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now, the football placed exactly at midfield. To the air, it's Russell. Moves out of the pocket. He cannot escape, it's a sack.
Well, that's their 2nd sack already in this game right now. And this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes in pass pro. Keep a tight end in, roll the quarterback out, anything they can do to help him out. Otherwise, this poor guy is going to spend his entire playoff experience on his back.
Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Touchdown, Ncaa, as they fight back here in this playoff game. That's a crucial score for the offense. Chipping away, Kirk, just trying to stay in this game here.
It's too early to see if this touchdown is going to change the momentum and allow them to cut down into the lead even further. But if you're this head coach, you tell your team, let's just keep chipping away.
On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Look out, off and running. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
into the lead now with a PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Adams. And he's tackled at the 25, same spot it would have been, and he left it in the end zone. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Looking to scramble. After all, that looks deep left. Receiver left alone, wide open downfield. Finally brought down after an explosive play for this offense. Big gain. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10?
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The sure hands. It's Miller. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama. They connect for 6. The offense stretching the lead, building momentum, Kirk. And if this defense isn't careful, this one could get ugly.
Right now, this is just flawless execution in every phase for this offense. Doing a great job of mixing in their calls. Right now, widening that lead and killing the will of their opponent.
Moving receivers around now before the snap. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
I love the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little bit lacking on that one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board on that call.
Quick throw to his receiver. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? To throw, it's Simmons. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. What an electric play. Suddenly, they move into scoring position, down to the 24. And a player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout or they check him out. So one enormous play, and this offense is threatening almost into the red zone. Quick throw, testing the middle. Touchdown, Rebels. Still no answer for this offensive machine. Here comes the point after attempt. And the extra point makes it a 28-14 game. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. 14. Fielded in the end zone. It's Adams. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. First down. They're going to throw the football. On the move now. He's looking to scramble. He called his own number, and the freshman QB keeps this drive moving.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Bringing pressure. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
He escapes the pocket. Breaks into the clear. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And they'll run it out of the shotgun.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Grab behind the line. It's Miller. Looks like Alabama will have the 1st down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
How aggressive will they be on this 1st down play? Looking to throw. It's Russell. Lets it go quickly. Catch made in space. Look out. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown. Tied. A much-needed score for trying to just hang in this game right now.
Man, I love that they're not giving up. They're continuing to fight and try to get themselves back into this game.
And the point after gets them within a touchdown, 28-21. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out. It's Lacey. And he's tackled just short of the 25. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for the wideout. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the 2nd half.
Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble.
That's how you get after the quarterback. This is a great play by the defense of being able to affect the timing between the quarterback and the receiver. And, man, how about the hit at the end of the play? Man, he laid the hit stick on him there.
Finds his man. It's Lee. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage. And the Rebels will crank up the tempo. Dropping back. It's Simmons. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Oh, and it's dropped by an excellent defensive player. A chance at a takeaway. Got away from him. Don't see that often. And the incompletion now makes it 2nd and 10 from the 49. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Lets it fly to the wideout. Punt over the middle. It's Watkins. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their 1st of the half. Completion good for 1st down yardage for this offense. Looking for a receiver. On the move now. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Could take it all the way. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the 1st half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
The pocket breaking down. Grab down the middle. It's Miller. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking downfield near the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year. He was not going to squander this chance.
So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? And looking to throw now on 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. Caught on the outside. It's Lee. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Time running down, just one play left here in the half. Dropping back, it's Simmons. He'll take a deep shot here. And that ball is incomplete as time runs out in the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Rebels will kick it off to begin the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Adams. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Looking for a fast start, trying to take control of the game here in the third quarter. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Chris, I don't know, man. I think he gets across the middle. He starts thinking about those linebackers and safeties. Got a little bit nervous, lost his concentration, and drops the ball.
Pulls it in. It's Williams. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Now, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Looking to scramble. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. It's going to bring up second down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Here's the second down play. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. The right flat's open, the quarterback makes the right throw, and look at these yards.
They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid game, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Looking downfield, it's Russell. Quarterback looking to scramble. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
He's going to take off here. The quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
The Tide offense line up here on 1st and goal. The receiver makes the catch. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Bama. Spot in the natty at stake. This defense is being shredded. Kurt, what can we do differently to stop this guy?
Man, I don't know. I mean, I would just keep trying to come up with double coverage or blitzing, something to try to slow down not just the receiver, but got to pressure the quarterback. But right now, the receiver's just in a zone. Sometimes you get into that spot, and it's so hard to get you out of it. I know if I were this quarterback, keep throwing him the rock.
Bringing it out, it's Lacey. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Pass tipped to the line of scrimmage. It's a great play by the defense.
What a swat there by the defender. And if you think about it, if he swatted that ball and it fluttered into the air, he would have had himself a deflection and a pick.
Looking to throw. It's Simmons. Makes the catch in space. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Looking to chuck it again. He escapes the pocket. Makes the grab. It's Lacey. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Right out here in the third quarter, these second down and long plays becoming important as they try to avoid third and long. Looking to pass here on second down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. The Rebels hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Quick throw to the left side. Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Going for the touchdown here. Ball knocked away in the end zone. A great defensive play.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently of protecting the quarterback, and all comes down.
Touchdown, Ole Miss, to put them on top now. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with a pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
PAT puts them in front by 7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
28.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Adams. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. Moves left out of the pocket. He's got room to run. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Oh, and they get him. The defense finally chasing him down for a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. That's reeled in. It's Williams. The defense will wrap him up after about a 6-yard gain. Not enough for the first. It's 4th down. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. And we'll see what he can do on the return. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. The gain moves the ball to the 34. Third down after that running play. Pre-snap motion from the offense. To throw. It's Simmons. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
That's an incompletion. That'll bring up fourth down and makes you wonder if the offensive coordinator is reevaluating. Maybe a run there might have been the safer call.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. Choosing to return the punt. He's got an open. Watch out. He's got great speed. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete. So second down and 10 now from the 43 after the incompletion. QB tries it again here on second and 10. Moves out of the pocket. He'll throw it now. It's intercepted. Threw it across his body. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. The shotgun run call. And you've seen you're able to make the stop after a short gain.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Same tailback, another carry. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of here.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Dropping back, it's Simmons. Looking deep to the right side. He grabs it inside the 20. Touchdown, Rebels. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
Man, that's his second touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. And Kirk, it's Ole Miss on top. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. Bringing it out, it's Adams. He stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. On the move now. Looking for a receiver deep middle. And he is wide open for a huge gain. They bring him down, but what an explosive play. Alabama comes up with the line quickly.
At this point late in the game, you've got to be willing to take some risks, and this quarterback understands that. He puts the ball up in a one-on-one matchup, trusts his receiver. Receiver battles, comes down with a big catch. It pays off. Now let's see if they can put points up on the board.
That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a first down. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup. First and 10 now for the offense. Back to throw. It's Russell. Pass rush closing in. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Deep shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment. That score makes things a lot more interesting here in the 4th quarter with a spot in the national championship game on the line.
This feels like a playoff game now. You can just see it on the guys' faces. That was a momentum punch. Now the focus shifts to the opposition. Can they march down and answer, or will they wilt to the pressure?
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Lacey. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? That's a sack, but hold up. There are flags in the field. We'll have to check that out. So the call is defensive holding, and that's a big boost for this offense. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Looking to scramble. Caught over the middle. It's Ray. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. He's got the first and still going. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. 1st down from the 23. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. On 1st down, why not keep it on the ground? And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the Rebels are in the red zone now. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Scanning the field. It's Simmons. Now rolling out to his left. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
This receiver is putting on a show today. That is 3 trips to the end zone already. And based on how this defense is playing against him, this may not be the last time we see him in the end zone today.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out. It's Adams. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Turns on the speed. Still going. It's a foot race. They can't catch him. Touchdown. That is an unforgettable moment to that kick return. A touchdown in a playoff game.
Great blocking to set this return up, and of course you can see his natural instincts as a runner. Once he got through that initial surge from the coverage unit, nobody's going to stop him from scoring.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Watkins. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. They start with an RPO. Quick pass to the right. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking downfield, it's Simmons. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Grab down the middle. It's right. They bring it down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to third down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up the first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Chewing clock with the running game. And the second effort there will earn him the first down. And the Rebels looking to crank up the tempo a bit. The shotgun running play call. First down, looking for more now. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football. But now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. Short connection to the tight end here. They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a first down. The Rebels begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Handoff here from the shotgun. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. One of the biggest plays we've had so far. Third down, and the crowd really getting into it. Back to pass. It's Grant. Tries the right with a quick throw. Touchdown, Rebels. This offense cannot be stopped.
Well, you talk about a dream performance by this guy. That's his 4th receiving touchdown of this game. We knew he'd have chances to make plays, but I don't think anybody expected 4 touchdowns.
They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Adams. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Their championship dreams not quite dead yet, but it's desperation time. They've got to get something going right now. On the run here, lets it go. Let's reel in. It's Edwards. Now here he goes. Tackle made way downfield. An enormous gain. So this offense is threatening now. Ball inside the 40 after that explosive play. First down here for this offense. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quick throw over the middle. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Extending the play now. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Smart heads-up play by this quarterback. Hey, listen, they're trailing. He's got to make some plays, and if nothing's open downfield, use your legs, pick up as many yards as you can, get out of bounds, and get ready for that next play.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. To throw, it's Russell. Running out of time in the pocket. Just throws it away, but takes a big hit in the process.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earholed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Falls incomplete, but a flag on the play. Let's see who this is on. So the quarterback lost track of where he was. He was all the way beyond the line of scrimmage before throwing that pass. Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Moves out of the pocket. On the run here. Lets it go. Caught by the receiver. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal. They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on first down now. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Touchdown, Alabama. This offense is still clicking. Well, they had to have the touchdown, Kirk, but now they've got to get the ball back and score again for a chance to go to the national championship game.
They're keeping their hope alive on that sideline. That's all you can ask for. The season's on the line. You mentioned it. Trying to get to the national championship. It's time to make a big-time play here on an onside kick.
56, Alabama, 49.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Watkins. Stopped at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Leaning on the run game here. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
The spot in the national championship game comes down to the final 2 minutes. And the offense keep the football and bleed out the clock. Caught in the backfield. It's Diggs.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Playoff teams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. Back to pass. It's Grant. Throwing for his running back. Grab near the sticks. It's Diggs. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
Chris, that could maybe be the play of the game. Third down late in the game like this, you got a quarterback that can deliver for you. He puts it on the money, they get the first down, and you keep that clock moving.
They keep him guessing with a run. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. Tackle made after just a short gain.